This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast. We are a live play 5th edition's Dungeons & Dragons podcast. We are currently running through What a Deep Dragon Heist. I am your host and DM, Johnny, for the episode, and this is a special one. It'll be a Gutter Runner Society episode as we get to meet some new rats, get to hang out with some old rats, and speaking of everything good and cheddar, you can find us anywhere on social media at Diecast Podcast on Twitter. Give us a follow, say hello, let's talk some D&D, let's talk some Gutter Runner Society and what you think's going to happen. You can also find us on any app that plays a podcast, as well as our own website, www.flyinglizardstudio.com, and on YouTube, Diecast Podcast. You can catch old episodes, download them, just listen to them in the background, anything you need. We got it there for you. So we're going to jump right into this. We got a couple of big announcements at the break, so make sure you listen to that. It's got a bit of scheduling stuff we're going to talk about, and that is it. Let's just jump right into it. The Gutter Runner Society, Rat Skull Manor. Let's see what these kooky rodents get up to. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Season 5, Episode 12? Yes, it is Episode 12. We have Adam, unfortunately, had a last-minute thing to take care of, so we have instead gathered the fellow rodents of the Gutter Runner Society to do a follow-up mission inside the basement of Troll Skull Manor.
Gotta run us forever.
Coming true.
So we have with us today Miles, who's playing Rod the Bod.
Hello.
And we have with us a new member to the Gutter Runner Society. Steph, who are you playing?
I'm going to be playing Hildie. So
Tell us a little bit about Hildie the rat.
yeah, so basically I'm kind of just like picturing her as this motherly rat. She's just like fed up with like parenting for her like deadbeat rat children. And she's got to like make some dough and, show them how it's done. So she's getting back in there into the workforce and, she's going to wizard some shit up.
All right. Well, based on what happened in the past couple of episodes, so I pull up some maps for... There we go. Yes. As we... so this will take place in the timeline. It'll be after episode 11. So it'll be... You guys have just come back. You've already talked to Harko and Hadar about taking care of the rats in the basement. So you guys have been at Nicky the Rat's Troll Rat Manor, enjoying the high life, eating well, drinking well.
Wouldn't it be the low life?
It's a high life for the rats. It's where all the cool kids hang out.
Didn't I tell you this place was great? This is like, there's rats everywhere. Look at all these like soldier rats. There's probably some cute single ones for you there, Hildie.
There's a massive tent city as well. And these soldier rats are all different colorations, but they all have like very, almost like stainless steel shine breasts, like little breastplates and little long swords. And they all move in that militaristic fashion where it's always in step and key, synchronous it sounds, and just kind of like that background murmur of hundreds upon thousands of rats all stationed in this basement. And these little pup tents, or I guess little rat tents we can call them, are all in uniform squares, and some are up on the shelf, some are around the wine cask, some are on top of the wine cask. It is Rat Central Station in Troll Skull Manor's basement, which is also kind of like this now hip and hopping place to be if you're a gutter runner. And you've been there for a while. I think it's been a week or so that the troops have gathered, and no one really has an idea of what's going on. They just know that you all have to be here in the basement to be ready for the word. And when the signal goes out, everyone has to go.
Oh gosh, look at all the armor. It's just, the light reflects off it and it's like a disco ball.
Oh yeah, those other guys, that's all me, man. Me and Vinny, we got all those guys to get here. I mean, it's a big feather in my cap.
Wow.
If you wanted me to introduce you to like King Linus, let me know. I know him on a kingly name basis.
Goodness, that's so interesting.
Oh, yeah, I know.
This is just...
It's going to get weird and it's going to get awesome. So as you guys are slamming back some thimbles of drinks and eating some cheese, you notice that I said it last time. I said Vinny the Rat. It's actually Nicky the Rat who runs the Rat Skull Manor. He comes up and he's got his nice black suit and sunglasses with his bodyguard behind him. He's like, "Hey, Rod, I need to talk to you for a second."
Oh yeah, what about?
Well, we got some concerns going on. I love that King Linus's troops are here, and you brought in some extras, and we got we're all eating well, and we're all having a great time.
Yeah, do I get like a kickback on that? By the way,
Well, the gutter runners get a kickback.
yeah, but a little extra cheddar for your buttery Rod.
You see, Nicky kind of roll his eyes, just grabs a hunk of cheese off the bar counter, like, "There you go."
Yeah, so what's up?
It's like, so I know you guys are doers. I know Vinny's he's off recuperating. He's still, I guess he got something from that Corellan's crown.
Yeah, he's sleeping it off big time.
Yeah, that stuff has a lingering effect. You want to avoid that stuff in the future.
Oh, good to know.
But you guys are doers. You guys are motivators. You're achievers. You get the cheese done.
All right, you're blowing a lot of smoke up my ass. Yeah, what's going on?
Well, no one knows why we're here.
Yeah.
And the bipeds upstairs, the humies, the gnomies, the elfies, the whatever the hell the rest of them are up there, they've been coming down. I think they've noticed that we've been. One of the things about Rat Skull Manor is that we've kept under the surface, kept under the rug, as it were. And I guess someone has peeled back the rug and saw all the goddamn rats we have down here.
Yeah, so many rats, man.
There's like thousands and thousands of us down here.
Oh, look at them all.
And we're eating well, we're living well, but I think we're making some noises upstairs, and I think they may be ready to take action. So, 2-step process here. 1, I want you to try and find out why we're here, or what we're supposed to do, because I figure the more these rats stick around, the more attention we're going to bring. And I'm not going to lie, there's a ghost upstairs.
What?
There's a ghost.
I mean, what?
There's a ghost. I don't know how to break that any simpler.
Like a ghost?
Like a ghost. He's invisible. He's really nice to like the bipeds upstairs. He doesn't come down here, and he doesn't attack the rats, which is good. But I've had some dealings with ghosts before, and they're mean and nasty. Like, you don't mess with ghosts.
Yeah, I never want to come back here again.
Well, please do. Like, the ghost doesn't come down here.
Okay, all right, good.
But he may come down here if we have, we don't move out soon.
Yeah, I don't want to meet a ghost ever in my life. I had an uncle who met a ghost once, turned completely white, looked awful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Well, it's an unfortunate experience, and I don't want any of the troops to do that. And I also don't want to shut down business, because business is good. You see Nicky turn to you, Hildie. He's like, "You there? You look like a smarty. You with him?" And he points over.
Hi there. Yeah. I mean, I could be. I'm just put me to work,
Great, you're part of the team then.
Oh, gosh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do an interview or anything?
What's your favorite food?
Cheese.
That's great. You're part of the team.
Gosh, this went so much better than I could have thought.
All right, so I want you and Hildie to start sniffing around. I want you to find out.
I can do that.
Well, I mean, we're all rats. We can all sniff, but I want you to keep it under the radar, because I'm starting to get worried that we may attract some pest control coming down here in the near future.
I see.
All right.
Hildy gives a big wink. Okay.
Yeah, we can snoop around HQ and see what we shake loose.
All right, well, shake gently, because if you shake enough attention, we may have those bipeds come down and cause some trouble. I've been hearing something about blood magic happen. The gnome came down here and was like, he was just a mess. He's a terrible negotiator. Why does he even come down here and do that stuff? Like, He's way overmatched for a gnome.
Yeah, I mean, rats, team rat, house rat for life.
Yeah, I mean, he just doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
He doesn't know anything about that.
He has no idea about property or ownership. We were here first. He doesn't understand that.
Well, they have their system of laws up there. They don't know what it's like down here in the gutters.
They don't. They really
No.
don't.
No idea.
All right. So I want you guys to investigate, report back to me and only me, and try not to attract too much attention.
Yeah, like speaking of this, Vinny, like, you're not my boss. I mean,
Nikki. My name's Nikki.
Nikki, sorry.
It happens a lot. I get it a lot.
I was gonna write that down. Yeah, Nikki. I mean, yeah, like this is a big favor you're asking of me. Like this is putting my rat neck on the line.
Mhm.
So it's I agree. I'm bored. I'm as drunk as I can possibly be. And
Rod, I just want to point one very obvious thing out to you. You see him pull out like a little shard of metal and stabs it in your neck, and like absolutely nothing happens. Like your neck's gonna be fine.
Well,
This is why I'm asking you.
they know about the neck thing. So also, ow, it still hurts, by the way.
Yeah, but you're fine. You're fine.
You should really be more careful with that. That he could have get tetanus from that or something.
He won't get tetanus. Trust me. Have you
But
told
still,
her
you
yet?
should just be like a little bit safer with where you stab things.
With Rod and Nick, with Rod and Vinny, they're pincushions to me as far as I'm concerned.
Oh
Wow.
gosh, that's
Wow.
not very nice.
Standing right here.
You are eating and drinking for free at Rat Skull Manor. I think I'm allowed a little bit of liberties.
That's what you're
You
saying.
haven't been paying?
Oh, so you're calling in the taps, what you're saying here.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I've had enough of freeloaders, that's for sure.
Why do you think I was letting you eat and drink for free?
Hey, if it wasn't for me, this little whole thing wouldn't be a thing. King Linus and me.
I'm glad
this.
you're accepting responsibility for that, because this is kind of turning into a thing now, and it has me a little concerned here. If
Well.
we bring the ghost down, we are in trouble. Hildie, give me an Arcana check
Okay.
regarding carbon copy.
Ooh, my
ghost.
arcana isn't the worst. But my rolls are. So 10.
Basic 10 was all you needed. Depending on the ghost, depending on the type of ethereal specter or apparition that you're dealing with, that ghosts, specters, incorporeal monsters of various types can kill things and then raise them. Your body, their souls will raise as ghosts afterwards. And then that's kind of a different ball game of that ghost can potentially wipe out the entire army and create an army of ghost rats.
Oh gosh, that sounds spooky.
Yeah, I don't want that. As I said, don't want to meet any ghosts. All right, I'll see. Yeah, we'll sniff around.
All right. Remember, you only talk to me about this. Keep it under the rug.
Yeah, I'm the height of discretion all the time.
Right. We heard about the Lucy the wizard rat who blew your friend against the
Hey,
wall.
she is just jealous of my good looks and intimidated by them, and she's coming around. She's coming around any day now.
Yeah, she's not coming around.
You should just ask her out if you really like her that much.
Oh, thank you, Hildie.
It's like, all right, you kooky kids, I gotta go manage tens of thousands of rats who are constantly in need of food and drink and entertainment.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah. This lady gets it. This lady knows my pain.
I sure do.
And so,
Try giving birth to them too.
no, thank you. That's not my. I can think of better things to do right now.
So could I.
Yeah. You have my apologies. You know what? Look, you see him look at Rod. You see him look at Hildie. Hildie, I'm making you in charge now.
Wait, what? Hey,
Gosh.
I have seniority. She's my intern.
I put her on the team.
I mean, I did interview for the position.
She did interview for the position.
Same
This
as
is
you.
Gold star
I didn't
interview.
I didn't even get an interview, but also
Well, then clearly I'm more qualified.
It's like, well, I gotta go. Bye.
Well, to
I-
be honest, you know what? Like, you really can just like be in charge. But if that guy comes around again, we'll just wink.
All right. Yeah, because we're gutter runners and we are a seniority based guild. So yeah.
I mean, it didn't really seem like that.
Well, you're new to Team Rat, so
definitely.
you're learning the ways. I mean, I've been there for 2 weeks now.
Oh gosh, that's
So
so long.
yeah, so pretty
Wow.
high up is what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm just saying, if it comes down to it, and he shows up, and he's just like, "What's what?"
Yeah.
We'll just
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's scurry on.
okay.
All right. So as Rat Skull Manor is essentially it's little shards of wood that have turned into like a mini bar, and essentially little mini. They look like 2 wooden cups have been put together to form little mini kegs of booze, and it's just kind of like an open air, open concept eating and dining, drinking area for rats. But it's very audible, the sound and sights and smells of the tens and thousands of rats. And it's kind of organized like major streetways with like just blocks of tents, of little pup rat tents around. And if you want to climb up to the higher levels, it's just a basic climb check, but essentially you have free reign of the basement to investigate. Why are you here? And so I guess the big
I ask
question is,
myself that all the time.
the biggest question to ask right now is, what do you do?
All right. So some of the lieutenants I think are here. We can get them around, see if loosens their tongues. We could also go maybe down to HQ, see if anyone's there.
Oh, you could introduce me to the king.
Oh, not that king. That guy is very busy.
Oh,
But, the head of the gutter runners. I mean, I don't know. I also couldn't probably introduce you there because I don't know if he knows my name. But, someone there might.
yeah, let's do it. But if you want to start with the lieutenants, we're here. We might as well.
Yeah. Good idea. So yeah, I'll take a snoop around for anyone who I know is more in charge than I am.
I'll say,
They've been here 3 weeks.
Yeah.
give me an investigation check.
Ooh. It's a 6.
6. It's essentially a wall of rats. You're essentially Times Square, and they're just rats in armor walking around. And unfortunately, Rod, I guess you've been maybe too busy partaking in cheese and drink that you actually don't know what any of the emblems or markings on the armor mean. You're having trouble trying to figure out who's in charge. Everyone kind of just blends together in this wall of rats.
Maybe we have to get like higher up.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just let me handle this. So Hildy kind of stands up on her hind legs and just like shouts out, "Yo-ho! Hello! Hi there. This is Hildy. Hi, yeah. Hi, gather around. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to need to know who here is in charge of this area, because I'd really like to have a word with ya."
Give me a persuasion check. Super easy one.
Yay! 18, because I have 0 in persuasion.
So as Hildy stands up on her little thimble stool, and she calls out, you actually see appears to be a black rat with a kind of like a white stripe down its neck and tummy, with this beautiful ornate shiny silver armor and kind of like this headpiece cap that kind of just like drops over his eyes with little eye holes, and like this beautiful white plumage feather that kind of pops at the top. And he says, "Yes, I may be able to help you. I am Lieutenant Roncesvalles," and he bows gracefully to Hildy, kind of grabs your paw and like lightly kisses it on the.
So fancy.
It's like, "How may I help you out today, you enchanting darling?"
Oh, gosh. Stop. Go on, but stop. But, just go on a little bit. Okay, we have business.
You see him take off his helmet and kind of like holds it like very that straight, sharp elbow military style angled out. And he's like stands at attempts and like claps his paws together or his feet together, and his tail just kind of like wraps up around his in like a very formal, organized manner. He says, "At your service, how may I help you?"
Well, my friend and I are here. We have some questions for you.
It's like, "Well, I would be my honor and pleasure to answer your questions to the best of my ability."
Yeah, I mean, Number 1, great outfit. Where do I get one?
Oh, well, you must be enlisted in the giant rat army.
Uh-huh.
You must be a skilled fighter or tactician in the rat army.
Yeah, it's
And
me.
you must earn your ranks, earn recognition, do something of service, not only for your rat nation, but for your rat community.
Gosh, how long have you been at this? You're really good at it.
Oh, I've been at it for about 3 or 4 years now, engaged in many, many battles.
Wow.
In fact, I'll have you know, I was very involved with the dragon attack on Waterdeep a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, like you slew the dragon?
No, I successfully evacuated the rat denzians out of the wards that were under assault and collapsing from the streets.
So like,
So brave.
yeah, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
Big running away.
Well, it was saving lives.
Yeah, I know. I get it. It's really brave.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think
Yeah.
you're saying it like sarcastically, but
What?
like
No.
I'm detecting the sarcasm.
This is just my voice.
you should just, like show him some respect. He's been here doing duty for a long time.
You said doing duty. Anyway, nice talking to you, Chief. Listen, look.
You seem kind of like furrow his brow a little bit.
So, how long do you think we're gonna be like stationed here?
Says, oh, I actually have no idea. The orders I've gotten from the top that we are to muster here and station here, and then when we receive orders to further advance on our objective, which I don't know yet, then we do so. But all current standing orders are to muster and to rest and observe until we are needed. We had an open invitation to come to Rat Skull Manor and enjoy the resources and open spaces and food and drink, to which I believe the rat troops are doing so quite nicely. But as far as what happens down the road, there's been a lot of mystery about it. It's probably something for politicians and decision makers, and not something a rat officer like myself is too involved with.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like you should know. You're just clearly so good at your job. And Hildie like reaches a little paw out and does like a little like rub down his shoulder, just like, so good at your job. But like, do you happen to know, like, do you think we might be able to talk to somebody else who can, I don't know what this who might be able to point us in the right direction, get us some more information. We're just like asking around. We want to make sure, the rations last and, we have enough to feed everybody. We're really just here to make sure that we can take care of everybody,
Give me an insight check, Hildie.
What? That doesn't count. I didn't look. Oh, 11.
11, that's all you need. As you see him kind of not flinch, but kind of gives like a bit of a shiver when you run your paw down his arm, you get the feeling that he is probably not being forthcoming about all the information and you get kind of like it's that military type of stonewalling where it's he actually does know more, but it's kind of like has like his civilian type of face on to try and just like deal with the general public inquiries type of thing.
I think he's trying to give us the brush off. He's very handsome, but
my throat is a little parched. So let me go get us a couple of beverages, and I'll be right back.
oh, okay.
Oh, well, I am currently on duty. It would not be appropriate of me to have a drink.
Gosh, I mean, are you really that on duty right now? I mean,
Yes. Yes, I am.
You're just currently you're waiting for further orders. Are you heading out today?
Yeah.
Well, I still have duties to attend to. I must make sure my section is taken care of. My section is clean and orderly, and that discipline is being maintained.
Looks so orderly. I can see that about you and your section.
You see him kind of cock an eyebrows, like, and what section do I manage?
This one.
You see him look back, and could you point it out? Actually,
This one. Hildie just does kind of a general motion, like flippantly, like, this one.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
Yeah, I know, because it's so orderly.
It's like, very well. Well,
You could have one drink.
I mean, I could also look after your section if you need. I just think I'm gonna try to pull him aside. It's like, Hildy, I don't want to like get anything wrong here, but I think I think you have a chance here, man.
Say, well,
and like now you gotta strike when the iron's hot. I see you trying to hesitate and think about it, but why don't I go take a look around your area? Make sure everything's cool. I'll get you a drink first and just see where the night takes you.
Say, well, that would be grossly improper. I'm on duty right now. I have to get back to my section.
Oh, I mean, you're really blowing it here, man. Like this might be an opportunity you regret for the rest of your life. And I'll do
persuasion.
Yeah.
I think you mean ratgret.
Oh, I rolled a 1, but I'm lucky. This was the entire theme of the last episode. I did not roll into a very good roll, though. As a persuasion roll, it is a 6.
Yeah, you see Roncesvalles just kind of look down at you and say, well, I don't think you would know how to run a section in the rat army. I think you are grossly unqualified. In fact, I actually believe Hildie would probably be more qualified than
I'm so qualified.
Well, I'm just trying to be your wingman here, man.
I don't need a wingman.
I mean, you're blowing it right now.
I'm not trying anything. I'm trying to.
Oh, you're blowing it. You've already blown it.
Very well then. Consider the situation blown. You see, kind of gives the cold shoulder to Rod, and he faces you, Hildy. He's like, if you have any further questions, I'd be glad to help you out, but if not, then I have to go attend to my section.
Well, I know you got to go, and you got to go take care of your business, but if you can't tell us exactly where, can you just point? How about a general, where would we speak to somebody who could give us some more guidance, maybe?
Well, for the rat army, there would be General Grot. He's the one in charge, but he has a very busy itinerary and schedule. The other would be King Linus himself. All orders come down from the king himself.
King Linus, he knows him, eh?
Oh, do you? You know the king?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to talk about it because you don't want to talk about your stuff, so whatever.
He does. It's very fancy and nice.
It's like, well, Hildy, if you ever want to chat again, and you see him point up to about three levels up on one of the shelves with some dry goods store, that's my section up there.
Oh gosh, you have been a real help and absolute pleasure.
It's absolutely my honor. You see him bow down and grabs and kisses your paw again.
Oh, stop!
You see him. You see him salute, puts his helmet back on, and then walks off back into the
bye. Goodbye.
You do notice he has kind of that cut Chris Evans back in the militaristic stride walk as he
America's butt.
Waterdeep's butt.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Well, that guy's kind of a douchebag.
Oh gosh, you just didn't like him because he just didn't want to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, okay.
All right.
We have some people to talk to. It seems like they're going to be pretty difficult to talk to, but I mean,
I know Captain Big Balls. I mean, King Big Balls personally. It's my name for him. He knows all about it.
Oh, inside baseball.
Yeah, you bet it.
Inside baseballs.
This General Grot, I maybe met him. There was a lot of rats that day. I did get this sweet sword.
Wow.
Yeah.
It does have kind of that supernatural glimmer to it. In fact, you don't even need Arcana check to do it. He's definitely got a magical weapon on him. You're actually a little bit surprised that someone with Rod's mental aptitude has a magical weapon like that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Gifted to me by King Linus himself. So, not to brag. I'm totally bragging, but pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just be real careful with that. Look sharp.
Oh, yeah. I have actually hurt myself pretty badly with this one. It does not go like the other ones.
Oh boy. Well, maybe you're just gonna put that back in the sheath and Yeah, let's go find somebody else to talk to, eh?
Yeah. So should we go right up the chain, or do you think this Grok guy?
I mean, do you think Linus is going to see us?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he and I are super tight. We met that one time.
Well, let's go do it then. Let's go talk to him and see. I mean, why shoot the shit with people who are just going to give us the runaround when we can just go straight to the source?
Yeah, let's scurry over to Stannis not Stannis. It's my notes for that one.
Oh, Steam and Steel.
Steam and Steel.
I thought you were going to call Linus Stannis Baratheon.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, are we bringing in Game of Thrones? Because it's too soon and it's still dead to me.
Rat dragons attack. We're going to end all the storylines really quickly and have no character development on why they do their decisions.
Oh boy. Dead to me.
Dead. So you guys scurry over through via the sewers underground. Oh, do you want to go underground? You can go up above ground, underground.
I mean,
No, we're gutter runners. We're going gutter way.
As you go into the gutters, it's very much like like the TTC or like a subway station where it is shoulder to shoulder traffic. There's a lot of
Seth
rats.
Rogen is yelling at you now.
Yeah. Hey, so if you see cheese on the ground, report it somewhere.
No, man, I'm not going to eat that
I'm going to
cheese.
eat it.
Yeah, I'm just going to eat that cheese.
It's just Seth Rogen wanting more cheese. But not Seth Rogen as a rat in the D&D world, just Seth Rogen.
Yeah, just Seth Rogen.
So it is hard to push your way towards King Linus's.
Out of the way, official business.
Yeah, it's all official. It's all official. Get out of my way. And like, it's very high strung, high wound up type of atmosphere when you're down like the small little sewer tunnels underneath Waterdeep. But you do eventually make your way. It probably takes about twice as long to get to the Steam and Steel Forge. And as you come up, it's again nighttime, and Rod the Bod, you've seen this before, where it's kind of like this metallic beer stein with like these little metallic straw tubes that go in, and you see like this bubble boiling, and they're all attached to the forge, which is piping hot air into kind of like this little like hot tub for this big fat gray rat with like a little brass crown that's a little cramped and crinkled and tossed to one side, and he's not sure what the food is. He's just like shoving clumps of food into his mouth, and he is a fat rat. Like there's not much room between his belly and the edge of the beer stein as he's just like munching along, and you can actually see he's kind of like this little royal guard of about 6 rats on either side, and again that pristine, shiny, shimmery steel armor as you see them come up, and they kind of like cross their spears in front of your path as Rod and Hildie, you get close to.
Hey. And I show them the sword. Just a quick meeting here with my personal friend, King Linus.
Yeah. We're just implementing new security protocols. I mean, a couple of guys got in here a couple last week, kind of caught us off guard. So we're just making sure not everyone can just walk right up to the king, because that's a security thing. So
yeah, no, totally.
Yeah. It can never be too safe.
But, King knows me. You know me. You recognize.
I don't know. Who are you?
Oh, Rod the Bod. Itney. Yeah?
I don't know who that is.
Ringing a bell?
No, it doesn't.
He's brought the bod, though.
Yeah.
You can say that name a million times over. I'm still not going to know who he is.
Well, King Linus knows me, and he's going to want to see me.
Well, apparently a lot of people know King Linus, so.
Hey, but
would this face lie to ya?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know him.
And also, like, look at this sword gifted to me by the king.
You have to admit
see?
that, even if you don't know this face, you look at this face and you're like, that's a sword by somebody that was given to somebody that was like much fancier than him, because, look at him.
Clearly made here at Steam and Steel.
You see him, are you offering the sword to?
Yeah, I'll show it to him. Yeah.
You see him does like a couple of skilled swipes in the air, and he's like, it is one of our swords. All right. I mean, like if you'd only get this by stealing from Linus, or if Linus gave it to you. So
yeah,
either way,
who could steal from Linus, man?
Nah, yeah. So I mean, like if you stole it, he hands it back to you. You're marching to your own funeral.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It was a gift. I'm never gonna die.
Hildy, you need me to roll insight. You can see the epicest of eye rolls off of this guard.
Oh, you just make friends everywhere you go, hey?
Yeah, he's such an asshole. So fun to play.
You get marched, or not marched. You get walked up, and you can feel kind of like the stones underneath your feet kind of warm up, and you notice that because the Steam and Steel blacksmith is kind of like an open air concept, that a lot of the snow and cold just kind of like fades away, and it feels almost like a warm sauna as you come walking in. As you see, kind of it's like the bubbles are bubbling up. It smells kind of like
Sewer.
not sewer. I was gonna say like the water hasn't changed in a while, and he's kind of stewing in his own juices.
So it's like an old hot bath.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And he's
gosh.
but if you're a rat, that's golden gravy. There's probably a little gravy in that beer stein as well. It's like, oh yes, yeah, the people that or the rat that came by was Rod the Clod.
Rod the Bod, and as if it is.
I think it's Claude.
Well, King Big Balls himself, if it's whatever you want it to be.
I do have big balls. They're right up there, and you see a couple like little baseballs up on a.
Yeah, those two, my king.
Yeah, I know. They're wonderful. I don't know what they're used for, but they're wonderful. What can I do for you and your? Where's your friend with the teeth?
Oh, hello. I'm Hildie.
Yeah.
I'm Hildie.
You're new.
I am, and I'm in charge.
Yo, I'm in charge. I'm the king.
I'm not in charge of you. I'm in charge of him.
Oh,
Don't worry. I'm not trying to take over your role. I can't be king. I'm a woman.
you see kind of like this light bulbs now, like you're in charge of him. That makes sense.
Yeah. He needs supervision at all times.
Hey.
And hey, the rat queen down in this dock woods, she's quite the fine leader. You don't mess with her.
Oh, no. Gosh, no.
So like don't ever disparage yourself.
Oh gosh.
Rat queens can be great leaders.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
Well,
Gosh.
She's lovely, Claude. Where'd you find her?
The gutter.
The gutter. Great place. Well, what can the king help you out with?
Oh, well, hoping for maybe a little private audience. Come with some news. And, a little parlay with the king, maybe.
Like, how private do you need?
Well, just like, maybe you and a couple of attendants.
Well, that's what us right now.
Oh, sorry. I thought there were like way more guards here.
Well, they're over there and they're not listening very much.
Okay. All right. Well, perfect. No problem. So, your king, Leanness, the troops down there at Rat Skull Alley, they're having a great
good happy troops are
armor
happy fighters.
is so shiny. It looks so clean. They're taking real good care of each other.
It's like, you know what? Thank you for that. That is one thing I like to make an impression with is shiny armor.
It's beautiful. You can see your reflection. And, I was saying earlier, you shine some lights on there. You can have like a dance party going, a rave. It's just
perfect.
Beautiful.
Their asses are totally tight, both in the case of toneness and retentiveness.
Well, calisthenics will do that for you every morning.
But, we're looking at the stores over there, and they're looking, like we gotta make some plans. Looking in down the road. And I was just wondering if the king could maybe let us know a little bit about what's down the road.
Well, I mean, I don't really tell my plans to the subordinates.
Well, I mean, you know me.
Yeah, I do. I'll tell her my plans.
Oh, gosh. I'm here with open ears.
Okay, great. Rod, I'm going to need you to leave for a minute because this is kind of like classified stuff. And she's in charge then.
I am in charge of him. He could just stay and we can just make sure.
Yeah, I'll turn around. I'll plug my ears.
All right, do that. Put your fingers in your ears.
I'm doing it. This is so humiliating.
Hey, now turn around.
Real good.
I don't want you reading lips or anything like that.
So, where were we?
Right. Okay. Well, from what I've understood is we've been invited to the Rat Skull Manor to enjoy the resources of that place. And when word comes down from the top, we act on something. It hasn't been very clear what that is. It's something about some type of like winter shield party that we're supposed to get involved with.
Oh, goodness.
We're not sure what it is, but when it happens, we'll know. Give me your choice of either insight or persuasion.
Are either of these better?
Surprise.
Insight is slightly better because my persuasion is 0.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have charisma. No! 7.
7? It's trying to, he's definitely concealing something, but you're not quite sure on what it is. He seemed to be taking that same type of attitude that Roncesvalles was taking with you earlier. It's kind of like that. Just give you like a little tease of information just to keep you satiated, but he seems to be holding back on something.
Oh, gosh, that is all real good to know. I mean, who doesn't love a good party? And clearly something big is going to happen at that party, and that's going to be great. Maybe we are going to be the disco ball of rats.
Well, see, that's the thing. We don't know what our role is, and it's, as far as we know, when we get the word, then we got to mobilize, which is why we're kind of stored in the basement, because apparently it's all going to be centered around Rat Skull Manor. So it's a little unpredictable and a little uncertain, but hey, free room and board for the troops.
So who is giving you orders? I mean, you're the king. Who are you possibly waiting on orders from, if not from you directly?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, no.
DCs aren't very high, but
18.
Ooh. You see him look over and sees Rod with both of his ears plugged in, or both of his fingers plugged in his ears, and turned around. He says, well, I don't want to be a rumor starter. And you didn't hear this from the king.
Lip lips.
And if it turns out, I'll have you executed if this word does get out.
Oh, gosh, you can count on me. I'm not going to say anything to anybody.
But you see him kind of like motion with his snoot, his little whiskery rat snoot, motions over to Froon's brew. And he says, word has it, it's the biped in there that's been organizing things.
What? You're taking orders from one of the humans?
Well, we are being compensated very well, apparently.
I hope it's the good cheese.
I hope so too. We apparently get paid on completion of orders, but you see him again motion with that's probably where the majority of the orders are coming from.
Interesting. It's very interesting. Well.
And remember, you see him tap the front of his nose, his whiskers kind of twinge a little bit. You didn't hear that from King Linus.
Who?
Exactly.
Who did I hear anything from?
Yeah, exactly.
You can count on me, Your Highness.
You see him take a chunk of food and throws it at Rod and kind of clunks him in the back of the head.
Ow. Can I turn around now?
You can take your paws out of your ears.
That was very humiliating.
Oh, you look so cute, though. It's fine.
It's good to be the king.
You're cute little tuckus, and, well, I think getting New Jersey now.
It's all right. Accents are all over the board today.
Characters evolve.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Are we done here? Is this
Yeah,
over
absolutely no information was exchanged.
No. Oh, wink.
A wink.
Oh, he's a delight.
Yeah, I know. When he's on your side, he's great. When he's mean to you, it hurts. It hurts a lot, Linus. I thought we were really tight.
I barely remember you. You surprised me when I was drunk one night.
I'm pretty hurt by that, frankly, Linus. I thought I came in here. I made a big show. You gave me this sword.
I gave you a sword?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like something I would do.
I talked you into recruiting the rats over at Troll Skull Manor. Like, I'm the hero of this story, and you're treating me like I'm just some common gutter rat. And I mean, I am a gutter runner. Don't get me wrong, but I thought it meant something. I thought being a gutter runner meant something to you.
Well, I'm a king of my own kingdom.
Yeah.
I don't really know the story here because I've just met Rod here, and
you're in charge?
I am.
Wow,
I had an interview and everything.
That is impressive.
Thank you. But
That is quick. You will be a rat queen in no time.
Gosh, stop. Go on. Okay. But the point is here, I don't know your side of the story. I don't know his side of the story. But, when we first met, he was very excited that he knew you. And it wasn't like, a braggy kind of way. He was just genuinely like, King Lioness. Just like, he's like a really cool guy. And I can introduce you someday, like we're going to work together. And he just, he seemed to genuinely know you. So, like, for whatever that's worth, he seems to like you and think you're friends.
It's like, all right. Well, when King Linus drinks a little bit, then sometimes he gets forgetful. Sometimes he gets a little more generous than he gets to be. You see him kind of like chitter out, and you see one of the royal guards come walking over, and he's got like this little red metal and brass button, and it's got like this little like poorly printed out almost like a coin stamp, but of King Linus's like side profile. And it's like one of those, the artist didn't really use the space properly, and so like his nose is kind of scrunched up as it gets towards the side. It's like, tell you what, to make amends, here is a royal seal. You just flash this anytime you want between the two of you, and I will owe you one favor.
Goodness, that is such a distinguished likeness of you too, if I may say so myself.
Honestly, I don't think the artist was very good. But
it just didn't get your good side. But I can still see the resemblance and what they were going for, and I think it's lovely.
You're very kind, Hildie. I see that's why you're in charge. That's only one of those seals, by the way. So
just one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can put it on your shirt then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would make sense to give it to Hildie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, no. It's to make up for Rod. Sorry, he would give it to Rod. Sorry about that.
That's cool.
Blah blah blah. All right, so you are standing at the Steam and Steel, getting quite warmed up against the cold weather of the night. What is your next move?
Well,
let's maybe have a meeting in the sewer.
Let's go have a little aside and figure out what's next.
All right, thank you, King.
Thank you so much. This was so great, Your Highness.
Oh, no problem. Come back anytime, but make sure you book an appointment first.
Oh,
How do we do that?
You talk to the guards up front, and you figure out when my schedule is free, and they'll slot you in.
All right, well, good to know. Is there any time you're not in a hot tub though?
No.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm permanent. I need to get a bigger hot tub, by the way. I love food.
Yeah, who doesn't? It's the best.
Yeah.
it's so
every day.
good.
It's so delicious.
Cheese.
Oh, it's
Moldy
so good.
cheese.
Do you guys want some moldy cheese?
Oh, gosh. I'm so full right now, but I don't know if you want some cheese.
Moldy
Yeah.
cheese keeps. You can carry it with you.
Yeah, I mean, the bod keeps the bod throughout constant fooding.
Like, I get some moldy cheese for you.
Yeah, perfect.
It's like kind of like that stinky sock blue cheese that comes out. Just two little small little clumps. It gets a little gooey in the heat, but something you can easily stuff in your bags. And
All right, now that we're in the sewer. So what did he say?
Oh, well, he's saying that one of the humans is actually maybe responsible for this. And he's like,
Oh.
I'm not supposed to tell anybody. So, like, you
Yeah.
have to.
Well, if it doesn't come from him, we gotta get it from a different source.
Yeah, exactly. We can say, like, a general group did it.
Yeah, or
Right.
we'd like look up his information.
Yeah.
We did our own reconnaissance.
Uh-huh,
We confirmed it in a different way. And then if anyone asks, his big balls are covered.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're gravy.
Yeah. So
This is a real mixed metaphor.
it sounds like, there's another human that's maybe, not so happy with Rat Skull Alley. And they're gonna mobilize us to, do something. They didn't Linus didn't say what? Linus, right? Linus?
Yeah.
He didn't say what, but it's gonna be big, and they're waiting on a big payment. They're gonna get a big payment for it, and sounds like it's gonna be pretty epic.
All right. So, like, which human is it?
What's the guy's name again? I forgot. I know it's the other bar, but
Emmett Froon from Froon's Brew.
Froon's Brew.
Bruins Brew.
Oh,
I know those rats. Those were the saddest rats I've ever seen. They were like mangy garbage rats.
well, maybe that's why they're using us now.
Yeah, I mean they all left that place. Like they were wanted to get out of that dung heap. Quick.
Well, it looks like
I didn't have to try. They were like
Froon.
just going.
Froon is mobilizing us and, just using our army for, sounds like some no good.
Huh. Well, that's weird. All right. Well, let's take a sniff around, man.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys head over to Froon's Brew via the sewer entrance, or do you want to go above ground?
I don't want to go above ground. I feel like that's bad.
Yeah.
Let's take the sewers.
Well, also from the last episode, one of the running themes of the Gutter Runners is never go into a place where the lights are on.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
good rule.
a rule broken many times in the last episode.
Listen, we're some reckless, indestructible-ish rats.
Oh, this just reminds me of whatever. Okay.
So you guys make your way over to Froon's Brew via the sewer entrance, and you pop yourselves up in the in through one of the rat holes in the kitchen area. It is completely black in there, but I believe as rats you will have dark vision. If it's not on your sheet, then you should have it anyways because you are rats. And we will take our first break for the night as you investigate Froon's Brews. The game is afoot, or in this case, a rat's paw. We hope you've been enjoying the Gutter Runner Society so far. Episode 2 of the Gutter Runner Society. There's always just something good and wholesome fun about playing these games that everyone just loves, and it's fun to run. It's fun to watch everyone participate and just go off kilter from what we normally are playing. This is going to be a quick interlude before we jump right back into the investigation of Froon's Brew. First of all, we are going to be changing our release schedule just for the next little bit. We've caught up with all the episodes we recorded, and real life takes precedence over everything else. So we have some episodes we have to record. So the way this is going to go is going to go episode this week, break next week, episode, and then break, and then episodes after that. And hopefully we'll have recorded everything we need to do because we are getting close to the end. So we just wanted to let everybody know it's going to be bi-weekly for the next little bit before we get everything recorded and finished up, and hopefully can round out July with the conclusion to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And we hope everyone gets to get that culmination, hopefully not a fulmination, but a culmination at the Winter Shield Party. We'll see what happens with the Chaos Party. Fingers crossed, depending which side of the Pizza Carl you hang out on. And the other big important announcement is Happy Pride Month to everybody. Happy Women in Tabletop Gaming Month as well. We just wanted to say thank you to everyone who is celebrating themselves and celebrating the women and the people in the LGBTQ community, and just say we are here with you. We support you. We love you. We love you the way you are, and you always have a spot at our table, the table in the community. And we feel it's important to stand up and say these are important members of our community. They make us stronger. They make us smarter. They make us better. So from everyone at the Diecast podcast, happy Pride, happy Women in Tabletop Gaming Month. We love you. You are all awesome. Thank you so much for being part of our community, and thank you for making this community a better place to play. I think that's it. Just the quick little rundown at the end. Again, you can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Please give us a follow. We'd really appreciate it. Also, you can find us on any app that plays a podcast. Again, reviews and ratings help us out a ton to get us a little bit more exposure. So if you're so inclined, a rating and review on iTunes or Spotify or anything like that will help us out more than you know. And again, of course, the good old classics, flyinglizardstudio.com and on YouTube, Diecast Podcast. You can find us all there. I think that's it. We will see you in 1 week. The fight with Erstil Floxen and the Stone of Golor at the Grelhund Villa is yet to happen. It's yet to take place. We're recording that actually on tomorrow, Wednesday. So with that, I love you. You are all amazing. Thank you for listening. We love you just the way you are. Love yourself. love a family member, happy Pride, happy Women in Tabletop Gaming Month. Just a lot of love to everybody playing games. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you in 2 weeks. We hope you enjoy the Gutter Runners. All right, but we find ourselves inside Froon's Brew. It is nighttime. There is sawdust everywhere. There's kind of like that old, musty food is spoiled and kind of been left there, and just it's been there for so long that the spoiled smell is kind of faded off, and it's just kind of like a fixture in the kitchen area. You look up and you can see tarps over tables and chairs. It looks like something mid-construction here. As you look up and you actually see some of the beams in the roof kind of like bowing a little bit. You're not sure whether it's from weight or misconstruction. As you look around, there's cracks in the mortar for the fireplace. It feels brutally cold, even though there's kind of like the embers of a fire going. There's no lights on. You can't see any oil lamps or anything like that. But there appears to be desks and chairs and whatnot. Again, some are covered with tarps and some are just flipped open. You see like sawhorses and things. Looks like someone started sawing wood about halfway through and then gave up and then went on to do something else. And as you look around on the floor, you can see like the floorboards have been nailed in, but every now and then there's like a bent nail that just got hammered deeper into the wood. And it looks like, someone with human or bipedal feet, if they stepped on it, would probably do a bit of damage. Like even if for rats, as you scurry along the edges of the wood, it kind of creaks and moans a little bit as you kind of gives as you sneak into the darkness.
Oh gosh, did they hire one of my children to do this? Like, this is a real mess.
Yeah, they've made no progress in the time I've been here.
In fact, Rod, it looks a little worse.
Yeah, what are they doing? Look, this is garbage town. I'm gonna smell around to see if I can smell a human.
All right. Do you believe you get advantage on this?
I do actually get advantage on a human smell check. I gotta reroll this one though.
Hurrah!
Yes, into an 18.
Nice.
So that is 20.
20. You definitely have the smell of this kind of like that sweat and body odor of someone who's been working hard, sawing and doing carpentry and renovation work. But you definitely get the feeling that it's coming from upstairs on the second floor.
You smell that?
Oh, yeah. Do we want to go check him out? I mean,
I have a bad idea.
Oh.
But here it is. I'm gonna go up there.
Okay.
In my halfling form.
Okay.
You'll back me up as my muscle.
Okay.
She's just a regular rat, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real funny. And I'm gonna say that I'm with the gutter runners,
okay.
And I'm gonna say there's a problem with this payment.
Okay.
And see what I can shake loose.
Okay. Well, I don't currently have a better plan, so let's do it.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Are you heading upstairs in rat form or halfling form?
I'm gonna head up so I'm gonna transform. So I'm actually a giant rat. So I actually am quite bigger than you already. I'm 3 times your size, probably, or 4 times your size.
About 3 times, yeah.
And so then my little arms stretch out and they lose their hair. The hair grows back into my skin, and then I grow up, and then I am a 3.5 foot tall halfling.
Gains about 5 inches on his height.
Yeah. Kind of ratty clothes. My little sword's still there though, and I'll start walking up the stairs.
Are you doing sneakily?
I'm assuming I'm coming with you.
Yeah, actually, maybe I'll have you on my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you trying to be sneaky, or are you just walking straight up?
I'm gonna walk straight up and
as you walk
hello?
up, there's definite like the wood definitely bends and moans and creaks under your halfling weight.
Yeah. Ugh.
Careful where you step, eh?
Yeah.
You can understand me, I'm assuming.
Actually, I can't. Maybe I can. I think I probably could because I understand rats.
Yeah,
but
we'll say yes because you're gutter runners.
Okay.
Yeah. And really kind of knock, be like,
Yeah, you see one of the doors where it's kind of like this glow of like someone's left a lamp on. It like just kind of leaks out from underneath like this, not brilliant, but like a orangish yellowish glow coming from underneath the wooden door. You actually notice that the door seems to be kind of misaligned in the door frame, and it looks like you may have to give like a bit of a tug to open it up.
I'll knock on the door.
Yeah.
Be like,
there's no response.
Froon, buddy, gutter runners, little house call. Don't panic, but we just need to give a little speechy, little parlay.
There's no response.
Little talky talk. Little opens the door.
Give me a strength check. Strength athletics check.
All right. Rah. I rolled a 1, so I gotta re-roll it.
Every time you play. You don't roll this many ones in a regular game.
Only when I'm a halfling. A racial feat of halflings is they get to re-roll any one they roll. And I only do this when I'm Rod the Bot. I rolled that into a 9.
Plus your strength athletics?
Yeah, I did add it in.
You kind of like see Rod try and pull or push. You're not quite sure. And kind of like you hear the wood creaking and screeching a bit. But it looks like it hasn't been put in properly. It seems a little bit jammed.
Okay, maybe we can do a little peeky boo down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can sneak right underneath.
Oh, okay.
Like there's enough gap in the bottom of the door that you can just like woof, sneak right in, and you can see what appears to be this scraggly haired human with kind of like this blue and purple tunic that's covered in sawdust and little small rips and tears on it. And he seems at this writing desk but he's full on face forward, passed out. The candle's still burning down as he's got like papers and scrolls, everything like that on this desk. Because he hears just kind of like this.
Okay, so Hildie scurries back out a little bit to go update Rod, and he's passed out. Like he's face down, and he just in not a good way. He looks shit faced.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Loose lips. Sing.
So maybe I don't know if you can yell louder, and maybe then it'll wake him, or just like being louder and, get his attention, but he's just really fucked.
All right, perfect. All right, so I'll pick you up, put you back on my shoulder, and I'll give it a real slam on the door this time.
Yeah, you don't need, you can just like go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You're on the outside.
Froon?
Who's calling my name?
It's the gutter runners. We got important business.
You hear kind of like, give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hearing one if you have any hearing advantage.
No, we just have smelling advantage.
I have 13.
13?
10.
Both good enough. You hear what sounds like papers being scrumpled together, rolled up, and kind of like a shoddy door of like as he comes to the door, you notice that he's trying to pull on the door, and it takes a little bit like.
Yeah. Here, you want me to help you?
You push. I'll pull like on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And he finally pops open, and you see this room it looks like if you've ever been into like a sort of renovated room where the walls are still have like kind of like that fresh eggshell paint on it. Still smells like paint, but you can definitely see different rivets in the wall with nails going to keep the drywall together. It looks awful. There's kind of like this painting tarp all over the place. It looks, of all the rooms, this is probably the closest to finished, but it doesn't appear to be a normally acceptable type of, it seems to be shoddy work at its very best. And you see Emmerich has kind of like that cowlick hair of like where he passed out with his hair's kind of flooped up. He's still got the impressions of the desk kind of like pressed into the like red marks on the side of his face. His shirt's all kind of wrinkled and razzled. He's just got like that little bit of like drool crusties like just running down the side of his mouth or on the side of his mouth. He's like, oh, so what are the gutter runners doing? Like what's going on? Like what's happening?
Well, looking over some of the accounting, because I'm an accountant. Here is this little lady here. There's Hildie, don't mess with her. Real tough broad.
I was like to point out Steph has her arms crossed, which I assume is also what Hildie's doing.
Yeah. just shaking her head and just like going along with it. Just like, finger wagging when she gotta.
Yeah. You actually can understand Rod. You can't understand what Emmerich is saying.
Okay.
And we're noticing a few irregularities.
Irregularity. That's you seem to be mistaken. Then there's no irregularities.
Well, let's maybe just go in and have a quick chat about the payment plan that we've worked out, and
you're gonna get paid. I mean, I've been doing this. I've been working with you guys for a bit. Like you know me. We've done business in the past. You're gonna get paid. You've been paid before.
Well, we're looking around here at this collateral, and we're starting to have some cold feet, frankly.
You can't have cold feet. We gathered the army already.
Well,
You're doing real good, Rod. You're doing real good. You sound confident.
Well, maybe some of the bosses, they're feeling a little antsy. We're not seeing a lot of progress.
Well, you just gotta wait. You gotta be patient. That's all you gotta do. Just be patient.
Well, run me through it, buddy. Run me through the operation, and so that I can convince my guys, because I see you're working hard here, and I want to do the thing. So you see, run me through step by step how we're doing this, and I'll tell the guys in accounting that there's no problem.
Give me either deception or persuasion check.
It's the same roll.
It's a persuading lie.
Yeah, that's a persuading lie. I suppose that this is mostly a deception.
I'd say it's you're kind of like that gray area between both of them. So your choice.
Yeah, well, it's a general charisma check. That is, I think that's cocked. It's either a 1 or a 3.
Put a D6 on it. If it falls off, then it's cocked. If it's not.
What does that mean? Put a D6 on
like put a D6 on see if the dice falls off or not. Yeah, it's cocked.
All right.
Ooh,
it's a 14.
A 14. He's like, all right, I gotta start having regulars. So the big plan. You actually see him walk over and unlocks one of the drawers on his desk, and he pulls out and he rolls out these blueprints. They look like they were originally blueprints for renovating Fruin's Brew, but they've kind of got like this Wile E. Coyote like silver pen kind of diagrams of it, and it seems to be a sketch outline of Troll Skull Alley, and where he thinks that the Winter Shield Party parts are going to be in the alley. And you understand Common, right? Rob?
Oh yeah. I speak Halfling and Common.
Perfect. Actually, I think Hildie speaks...
Oh, wait, I speak Common.
Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, you can understand all this, by the way. Sorry. I couldn't remember if I gave you Common or not.
I could have read that, and I chose not to at any point, so whoopsie doodle.
But you do see written down, kind of like circles and arrows, where it seems to be at midnight, the rat army is supposed to flood into the Winter Shield Party and cause chaos and panic, and there are archers that are supposed to come from the roof and drop little rat arrows down on, and that a special little plan has been made up of your little rat friend from Corellin's Crown with the green eye and the blue eye is supposed to mind control Dunk the Ogre and then go on a rampage through the crowd.
It's gonna be a massacre.
You get inspiration for that.
Yeah. That's straight up.
yeah. Play for the puns.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm here for.
But it looks definitely like a full-on rat army assault come Winter Shield Party.
Yeah, I see. All right. You got the archers up there, and then that Coraline Crown guy, whose name I think is Finn.
Yes.
Finn's a master. He's so good.
That's what you told me, that he has the ability to control the minds of dimmer people.
He's.
I don't want to kill anyone. I just want to make those idiots at Troll Skull Manor look terrible.
Yeah, I see. So how do you? Just out of curiosity, so you're gonna. How does this make you money?
Well, it shuts down their business, and if there's no more bar,
yeah,
and I'm the only bar left, they got to come to MX Froon.
Yeah.
Or to Froon's
Yeah,
Brew.
well, yeah, your bar is ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, like it needs. I got to explain a little bit. Like it needs a little bit of work, but
yeah.
it'll be ready by Winter Shield, no problem.
Yeah, you got 6 days. So
Yeah. Oh, is it 6 already?
like
Oh, so it'll be a soft open. It'll be soft open.
yeah, I mean this is gonna be great.
Well, as long as you rats pull off your side of the bargain,
Hey,
it'll be fine.
Yeah, we're no worries about us. We're just making sure that this investment is going well. And I'm looking around this bar, and there's I'll give you a good word, but I'm not gonna lie. There's gonna be some boys in accounting that are gonna be a little worried.
What's the worry about? You guys get paid. You'll be fine. The cheese is downstairs.
Wait, you got some cheese down there?
Well, that's the payment cheese.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the payment cheese.
I wouldn't do this if I couldn't pay you guys. I've always paid. We've always worked together. I've always paid y'all.
All right. Well, I'll take your personal word, and I've now seen this blueprint. So yeah, I feel a lot better about the whole shebang.
See, perfect. There's nothing. Like, why are you even here? There's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, it's a lot of moving pieces. A lot of
just as long
things.
as you rats, are ready to act on Winter Shield Party Day.
Yeah. No problem.
Midnight when it hits and everyone's celebrating. Flutterets, ogre, mind controlled, arrows raining down from the top.
Yeah.
I want rats swimming in glasses and cauldrons of like bowls of drink and booze and everything like that. I want you to gross them out because like the elite of the elite are coming. Like the upper echelons of Waterdeep are
What's so
coming.
gross about rats, though?
What's she saying?
She's so excited about the party. She loves rolling around in a frothy drink.
Oh, that's not what I'm seeing at all.
Give me a deception check.
That's a 12.
Yeah, 12 is good enough to deceive Emic. He says, "Oh, well, I mean, like we have the Open Lord of Waterdeep's coming.
Oh wow,
Mert's coming.
shit.
We got here we got like the thing. I'm really. I hope it sparks off a big fight because I hear there's like Davil and the Doom Raiders from like the Zentaremes are gonna be there.
What?
And I hear like some of the Xanathar's guilds are gonna try and sneak in, and that the Knife are gonna be there, and then like the Blackstaff is gonna be there, and she rarely comes out for a party.
I don't even know who that is. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's essentially like the higher ups of Waterdeep are coming.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
gosh.
I keep my eye on the ground, in the gutter, gutter runners for life. Bring it up here.
You see him kind of reluctantly slap hands.
It's like towards his midsection.
Yeah, low 5 as opposed to the high 5.
All right.
What does this idiot think he's gonna accomplish?
Oh, he. Can I say in rap form like he's a fucking idiot? Or
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Perfect, buddy. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we had this meeting.
Yeah, so I mean, like everything's fine. The cheese is downstairs, ready to go when.
Do you mind if I just like take a look at the cheese? I just want to smell it. Just want to make sure it's ripe.
Give me either a persuasion or actually, I'll say one of you do a persuasion check, and then Hilda, you do an insight check.
I
Okay.
think I'll do the persuasion. Obviously, it's a 15.
Ooh, also 15, but 16 with insight.
All right, so Rod, he goes, okay. I mean, like it's not aged properly, but I guess I can show you. Hilda, you can see there's his sweat increases profusely as soon as you mention the cheese down. As soon as the talk of cheese happens downstairs.
I don't know if this guy's, old here. I don't know if he doesn't seem to be doing so well.
I say it around like, I could smell that BO.
Yeah, he's a real mess.
But could I give her a quick sniff?
Yeah. I mean, if it's just a sniff you just need, yeah, okay. You see him walk you down. And again, he's like, just one at a time on the stairs, by the way. As you see, like the stairs kind of bow a little bit under his weight. Kind of like one of those houses that if it had age and character would be kind of quaint and nice, but because it's still kind of newly renovated and freshly constructed, kind of gives you a bit of fear as you go stepping down, kind of, as you make it down to the floor or to the main floor, and he walks you over to the kitchen, and all like the dried meats and the hanging breads and stuff are all like stale and moldy, and it doesn't smell. He's like, I'll clean this up before opening. You're like, soft open. And you see him. It's like, so can you smell it from here?
I mean, I can smell a lot from here, but I don't see nothing.
Well, it's in the basement.
Yeah. Can I sniff and see?
Well, you just said you gotta sniff it.
Well, I mean,
Oh boy.
I mean, I smelling a lot of rotten meat here, buddy.
Give me another persuasion check.
Oh no, it's a 2.
Uh-oh.
That's a 2 straight up.
Can Hildie kind of like chitter at him a bit? Like just.
I'll say if you chitter at Rod, it can give Rod advantage on it.
All right, let's do it. It turns into a 16.
Oh, there you go. You see Emic is reluctant. He's like, okay, that's dangerous down there. Like there's still like construction materials down. Don't step. I'm not liable for if you hurt yourself on any of the nails, the wood, the glass, the concrete, the mortar, the tools, anything sharp or jagged or blunt that may hurt or damage you in any way.
Rod the bod.
Different from the rest of this place.
Rod the bod. Not worried about it.
What did she say?
She's
just Hildie's like pointing downstairs fiercely and being like,
as I said, she's the muscle. She wants to see the merchandise.
He's like, all right. So he lifts open the trap door, and it's kind of like a little step ladder as you come down. It's completely black down there. But you can see off in the corner, there is a couple of blocks of cheese. Rod, instantly that the 4 or 5 blocks of cheese, 4 or 5 wheels of cheese, while quite large and would indulge a rat by itself, would be wonderful. But if you're feeding thousands upon thousands of rats,
this is a paltry payment.
This is not even close. You haven't given it a smell yet, but just visually alone, you're just like, oh, that's not a lot.
oh gosh, what's this shit?
And Emic is upstairs and you're down in the basement right now.
I see. I'm gonna. So you may have heard that's some chittering. I'm gonna actually verbatim translate that. What's this shit?
I believe that's the cheese. Like it's not all of it. The rest of it's coming in an order, but that's like that's just to make sure that everything goes smoothly.
All right. Well, I'll come back up the stairs.
Okay.
All right. Well, good to know that it's coming, because if it's not coming,
we got a lot of angry rats.
You see him
they need to be fed.
Immediately he closes the trap door and kind of like puts a latch on it and like.
when we're down there, while we're coming up,
when you come back up and you're back on.
He puts it. Okay.
Yeah. As soon as you're out, he like puts a latch on it to like make it extra secure.
Okay. Yeah, because if that order's not coming, the gutter runners are coming for you.
Both of you give me another insight check.
Okay.
12.
10.
10 was all you needed. You both get the sense that he feels like he's pulled a fast one off on you and is kind of glad that you're now out of the basement.
Okay. Well, I think we ought to report back and let them know what we found.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Faroon. This was very enlightening, and I feel better about everything because you're gonna have that cheese.
It's like, great.
Don't believe that for 1 second.
I got to go back up and take care of some stuff. Don't go out the front door. Leave via your rat exit entrance, if you will.
Like we'd want to be seen in here anyways.
What's she saying?
She says she can't wait for your opening.
Give me another deception check.
It's a 19.
Yeah. You see Emic make eye contact with you, Hildie. He's like, thank you.
She just like gives him like the palm, it's kind of like a little finger.
I don't know. It's like he kind of tried to mimic. He tries to mimic with his like, "You are welcome."
Oh my god! Let's get out of here.
All right, yeah, I'll wait for him to get up.
Yeah, he's like, and he kind of scampers up the stairs, skipping steps as he goes.
I'll transfer back into rat form. All right, I think this idiot is real fucked.
Well, yeah, we gotta get out of here.
We're real fucked, frankly. Also,
we're gonna have a lot of angry soldier rats.
Oh, I mean, the gutter runners are gonna rip that guy a new one because that guy can't pay shit. So I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know.
I know we have to go talk to our boss, but also I just feel like we owe it to that nice King Lioness to tell him what a sham this is.
Well, actually, even more fucked than that because, like, Nikki, he ain't my boss. That's just a guy who I drink with.
Oh.
And that guy wants to know. He wants to get paid. But also our real boss is down the gutter runners. I don't know if they know this, but we've been doing this mission on the side. So, like, do we tell them that they're screwed? Do we tell Nikki that he's screwed? Or we just go all get screwed? It's a lot of screwing.
I don't know. You know, like, there's so many possibilities here, but they're going to do this job potentially and not get anything for it. Can you imagine a world with no cheese? What are they going to do? They're going to have little starving bellies, and it's going to be...
You're going to make me cry, Hildie.
I'm going to make me cry, too. What a travesty.
Yeah, this is a real mess.
Well, what do you think? Should we, I mean, in the retrospect of things, now that you're, putting this in some perspective here, Nikki doesn't seem like the person we need to be telling. Do we need to be telling people?
Well,
we don't work for free.
No, we don't work for free. That's a gutter runner for life motto. All right. Number one. I think where Rod's loyalties are, and I think it's with the gutter runners. So, you know what? I think we bring this all the way up the chain.
Okay.
But we gotta think of a story here, because why were we looking into this? Like, why did we meet Froon? I guess we could say we were snooping around.
We were just curious, because, I'm a mom and I was just like worried and, I just wanted to go check out to make sure the cheese was okay. And, my friend Lioness he told us, a little bit on the like wink. And I just wanted to like check to make sure everything was on the up and up for him.
Yeah, we can't sell out Linus though, man, because like Linus has a whole army. If he learns that we ratted on him, we're gonna beat some dead rats.
So you're saying
that's a specious term.
You're saying we should tell the gutter runners, but not the king? The king of all the rats? The king of all of us?
Oh no, it's not my king. He's just the king of that place.
Oh. You've really misread this situation.
Yeah, he's just like the king of that one building.
Yeah. The rat kings and queens are more like Don mafia bosses. They control their territory essentially.
But I live there, don't I? I live there? Where do I live?
I don't know. You live where you want.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't figured out this part of my backstory.
Yeah. It's literally, it can extend as for King Linus. He kind of controls like the Troll Skull Alley area, and it's very loosey-goosey on where those borders are actually physical.
Yeah. Most of the gutter runners like wouldn't identify as like King Linus.
Okay. You were saying he's your friend.
Yeah, but it means also, a little mean. So
yeah, but don't you think he'd be a little bit nicer to you if you brought him a hot, juicy tip like this?
Yeah, he might make me a knight. Sir Rod the Bod.
It has a real nice ring to
I would get so much play.
Yeah. And like, who doesn't want to do it with a knight? I have regrets about that.
Yeah, you're totally right there.
You got the sword. You got the title.
Well, not yet. I'm working my way up. I mean, I was just a regular old halfling like a week and a half ago.
And now look at you.
I mean, now I could be a mouse knight. This is wild.
A mouseketeer.
Take another inspiration for Hildie. God damn it. It was good.
I didn't know D&D involved so many puns. I'm here for it. You have player for life.
So what do you got? What do you rats do?
Well, I don't know. Like, I just think there's, I'm a new gutter runner, and I'm so proud. This has been it's been so great. But, Linus seems so nice, and I don't know.
All right, you know what? I'm a rat of my word. Let's go check in with Nikki.
Okay.
We'll keep it on the DL, and then we'll see how Nikki wants to play it. Maybe we'll backstab him. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I mean, we'll see what Nikki says. If he's, we'll see what Nikki says. Let's start there. We're right here. I mean, so close.
Yeah.
I'm very lazy.
So you guys make your way again. It's shoulder to shoulder, rat shoulder to shoulder through the sewage tunnels
Excuse
underneath.
me.
Yep. Oh, I'm moving here. I'm moving cargo here. It's getting lots of stuff I prepare for. As you finally push your way over to Rat Skull Manor in the basement, and the party looks like the military part of the basement has kind of died down a little bit, but the tavern drinking part has kind of kicked up a little bit. You notice that there's like a small little rat band that has come together where it's kind of like a small little like wooden cup and like a wooden stick, kind of like making like a stand-up bass, and there's like a little thimble being used as a snare drum, and these little like straws being used as trumpets and flutes as like the bands are kicking up.
Oh.
I love this place. It's the best. All right, let's see if we can find Nikki. He's usually behind the bar.
Yeah, Nikki's not hard to find. He's like a 3-piece suit rat with sunglasses and a big muscular monstrosity behind him.
Hey, Nikki, we got a little meeting. Saw a man about cheese.
About cheese. Okay, you want to fill in some details there?
Yeah, we'll do a little privacy.
Okay, we'll go to my back office.
Yeah.
You see him take you to the back. You go underneath the shelf of one of the where the dry goods are. You notice like an overturned ceramic coffee cup with like a little wooden door on it. It's got like little cracks and like little glowing light comes out of it. As you open up, it's probably one of the inside is painted yellow with like a blue stripe on the inside, and it's got pictures of like his rat family painted as portraits. There's like a nice little cobbled together shards of wood desk sitting in the middle, and it smells like coffee grounds. It smells like kind of like the caffeine just kind of hits your nostrils and wakes you up quite a bit.
You really got to tell me who did that portrait for you, because I have many children, but only about 3 that I like, and I think whoever did that would just.
I will set you up. It's a nice little weevil, I know.
Yeah, I think you would just like incentivize the other ones to be better.
It's like, tell you what, after our meeting, I'll pass you the weevil's name. He works in the medium of ketchup and raspberries, and it's wonderful.
You're a good rat.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So Slack claps his paws together, and his muscle is with him as well. He's like, so what did you find out?
You heard of a little place called Frunsbro?
You see him kind of roll. He doesn't, not kind of, like rolls his eyes like, oh my God, that place is a mess.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a rat and I run a better establishment.
That's an extreme understatement. It's a real shithole.
Yeah. This is amazing, man. You're the real king of Troll Skull Alley.
That's what I'm saying. I've been here for a while.
Anyway, yeah. So that idiot, he's apparently bankrolling this whole thing.
Well, I mean, that's not a surprise. Like he's worked with the gutter runners before.
But yeah, but I don't know if he's got the cheddar this time.
But he's paid before. You think he's going to stiff him?
He did not have a lot of cheese down there, and he seemed real sweaty.
You see him cross his arms and kind of taps on the side of his snoot, kind of like just like finicking with his whiskers, like, do you remember how much cheese he had down there? Because we got literally thousands of rat soldiers here.
Like 3 wheels.
You see him flicker with his whiskers again. All right, so there are things rats deal with. One of them is with evidence, and the other one is not with hearsay. You bring me proof that he doesn't have the cheese to do that, and we scuttle this whole thing. Rats, regardless of society, kingdom, or station, do not work for free.
But do you have? Wait, are you in the chain? Like you're not in the gutter runner chain.
I'm not in the gutter runner chain. I'm just trying to look out for the gutter runners. Like if gutter runners aren't happy, they're not going to come drinking and spend and eat in my place.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is you put me in a real uncomfortable position here because I'm gutter runner for life.
Yeah.
I'm house rat.
Yeah.
Proud rat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this job on the side for you because I respect you and I owe you a lot of money. So
Tell you what, I hear you and I respect you, Rod, because you've done this and you have possibly a world-altering discovery here. If you do this for us and you can offer up some proof of some kind, I will make sure that you and your buddy Vinny and Hildie here, you eat and drink at Rat Skull Manor for life.
Oh, gosh.
And remember, I said we don't work for free, but we do take care of those that take care of ourselves, that take care of others.
all right, what kind of proof are you looking for here?
Give me proof of his cheese. Give me proof of anything that shows that he can't pay.
I mean, I guess he has some secret files. We could like steal them.
Could definitely do that, but what kind of dummy has things lying around and I'll say, oh God, I don't know what to do. I can't pay these rats.
Well, I mean, my first guess is steal the cheese. Show us that this is all the cheese he's got.
But I mean, how would that prove that he doesn't have more cheese?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you guys have to give witness testimony or something like that.
I mean, I'm not telling you right now. I mean,
It's true.
I believe you.
You know, he mentioned my horrible children, except for 3. But, if he had a lot of children, and I know a lot about feeding the ingrates, and, there's just really not a lot there. I've worked on beer bones and, bear garbage and just whatever we can scrounge up before. And there's not even enough for Dad.
yeah, it's real nasty in there. I mean, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I believe you. I believe you. But if we're gonna bring this to the king, if we're gonna bring this to King Spats and the rest of the gutter runners and King Linus, we need some hard, cheesy evidence.
Oh, well, I mean, he did lock it up pretty tight after us, but maybe we can.
Actually, it wasn't locked. He just put like a little latch. There was no actual physical lock on it.
So I can either bring you all the cheese or any kind of other evidence.
Any evidence or the cheese, preferably the cheese, because then we can sell it later.
All right, I can do a cheese heist.
What do we have? Are we strong enough for like all the cheese there, or do we need to?
Yeah, I got strength of 15. I can definitely carry it all.
Okay.
I'll probably have to change into halfling form.
Okay.
So to actually carry it out. But,
Okay.
all
right. You're aware, Rod.
yeah, I'm aware of it. It's pretty great.
Your lycanthrope privilege is showing, Miles.
How nice for y'all.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, well.
All right, Nikki here. All right, yeah, I can do that. I think if we save the gutter runners some
Cheddar.
some cheddar / not the embarrassment of doing a job that's not paid, maybe they'd look past this little side deal we have going on here.
I think we can work something out.
Okay, well, let's get to it then.
Yeah. This is gonna be a real cheesy heist.
All right, so you guys, I assume you head back to Fruin's Brew via the sewage route.
Yeah.
Again, it's shoulder to shoulder. It's tight going, but you do make it back same into the kitchen area. But the kitchen area also has the latch that goes down to the door or to the basement at the bottom.
All right.
It looks like the latch is big enough that in rat form it would be difficult to move, but if you were in
Halfling form, it's fine.
halfling form, it'd be just fine.
All right. Let's do number 1. Let's sneak over there. Number 2, just in case we make any noise, let's unlock the front door so that we can make an above ground exit.
That's actually like so smart.
Yeah. I'm that's my first case job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. I will need stealth checks from the both of you then. I'll consider it a skill challenge though.
All right. So number 1, I guess, we're sneaking to the
latch.
The latch. I'll do that in rat form to start with.
What am I doing again? Stealth check?
Straight up stealth.
Yeah, straight up stealth check.
Oh, yay. 21.
Oh, nice.
16.
Quiet as rats, you both boom, 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 boom. Make your way over to the latch.
I'll change into human form.
Yeah, or halfling form.
Halfling form, sorry.
And you grab onto the latch. Do you open it?
Yeah.
Give me a strength athletics check.
Oh, so I'm going to open the front door to the
Oh,
building.
the front door?
right?
Oh, it's not even locked.
Not even locked? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. Easy to do. All right, let's rat
But
form.
you do notice that the cold coming in definitely changes the temperature on the inside because the fire in the hearth is barely keeping the cold at bay in here.
All right. All right, now let's sneak over to the other thing. All right, so back to rat form.
Back to rat form. All right,
Sneak over to the...
give me another stealth check.
Me too?
Yeah, yes, because you opened up the door. So
Yeah.
the
Well,
alarm-
yeah, we check to see if the door was open.
yeah.
That's still probably fine.
12. No, yeah, 12. Oh my God, math is really hard.
I got 13.
13. It's higher than Emic's passive perception as you scamper over. You can actually see like a bit of snow and condensation beginning to form on the wood and the countertops and whatnot. As you come over, it feels definitely colder.
I'll try to open the door.
Rat form or halfling form?
Halfling form.
Yeah. Give me
Yeah, strength.
strength athletics because you notice that the wood binds into the other wood.
Wow. That's cocked again.
Whoop.
It's a 12.
That's DC 10. Like you hear it kind of squeak a little bit as the wood binds against it, but poop, you pop it open and open it up.
I'll scurry down.
Yeah, in halfling.
Still in halfling form.
Slide down. You can see the 5 wheels of cheese.
I'll grab them in my arms.
Give me a perception check with smell.
Ooh, so I get advantage. That is a 13.
13. As you go, the cheese smells good, but something smells off about it.
Weird. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I won't interrogate that right now.
As you come up with like the 5 wheels of cheese, Hildie, also give me a perception smell check as he comes scampering up with the cheese.
You actually get,
Oh, wait, I get.
you get advantage.
You get
That's
advantage
good.
'cause
That's
it's
a
rats
smell
can
check.
smell.
I was like noticing that too. I was like, I get advantage. I almost had it without you guys. I'm learning things. Oh, that didn't help me at all though. Fuck it. Perception?
Yeah.
11.
11. Yeah, again, it's kind of like there's a strange odor coming off the cheese. Not that it's old or moldy or past its prime, but just there's something sharp that distinctly stands out on the cheese wheels.
Oh, that's a new one for me.
Yeah, it's not right. This is going to be extra good evidence.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this back. I don't like this.
Yeah, hop up on my shoulder. We're heading to the street.
Right. As you go crossing through Troll Skull Alley at nighttime, there's snow coming down. You're leaving footsteps behind in the powdered snow, but give me a stealth check to get across without being noticed. Yeah, this is pure rod.
Yeah. So 16.
16. 1 second.
It's like I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Yeah, you're on my
here for
shoulder.
the ride. I'm ratatouilleing this shit up.
Give me a perception check, Rod. With the eyes, not smell.
Yeah, just one die.
Can I also do perception then too?
Yeah, absolutely.
I rolled a 4.
Or can I give?
No.
You just take your own.
Yeah,
it's more fun.
14. Fuck, math is hard.
14. Coming from one of the buildings, it's dark at night, but the ambient light from some of the lamps and glows from inside buildings. Still, you see like this building that kind of has like a tiger's eye sign above it, and you see like these kind of like orangish blackish curtains that are drawn forward, and you actually see the curtain kind of like creak open a little bit, and you can see two eyes following Rod going across the street to Troll Skull Manor.
Well, I'd probably like take a long route around. I wouldn't go like straight there. Probably I would, because I would probably go then down into this. Oh, I guess actually,
Yeah, you got to go by to get to the sewer grate. You got to go by.
Yeah, by the thing.
Yeah, he's also in like a really central area.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, no, of course. Yeah. No. But I would. I'm trying if I can get. Can I get the cheese into the sewer entrance, or do I have to go probably through the basement?
That would be, you have to go to either one to figure it out. But I will say with his passive perception is...
Well, yeah, he's gonna see me. That's not what I'm... I think I wouldn't necessarily go straight to the
So
manor.
I'd say your two options, if you go via the sewer, you'd have to lift the sewer grate or the manhole cover off. The other way is to just simply go in the front door of Troll Skull Manor.
Yeah, I'll go for the sewer entrance because I don't want to. I would yeah. Just I think that's where I would go anyway to get around.
As you scamper over with the 5 wheels of cheese, you brush the snow away from the manhole cover. You do notice that it does look very, very heavy, very cold, and you notice that you probably need a crowbar to.
So I have a coil steel string. That is.
That was from the trap in the bent nail.
Oh, right. Yeah. Could I try to use my sword as a wedge?
Yes, but make it with disadvantage, though.
Sure.
If you roll a critical 1, I'm going to get you to roll.
Well, I'll get to re-roll it.
Oh, right.
Because I'm
Because you're lucky.
If I roll it twice, this disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, it's 17.
17. Hildie, you're magically inclined. You know about magical items. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. This is the equivalent of someone using like a family heirloom katana to chop up some salami as he just jams it into like the little...
Oh, gosh.
You kind of hear steel biting on steel.
Oh,
These little magical sparks come off. It's like, boom, and flips over almost like opening up a soup can. The top comes, boom, kind of does that coin wobble, 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 and then just kind of settles in the snow as you've opened up the sewer and kind of the heat blasts you in the face.
That feels great.
As you've made it open. The sword's fine, but as far as magical weapons go, I think it's one of the few times in the world in D&D he's like, I used my magical sword to open the sewer.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something you should be proud of.
Hey, Rod is not ashamed of anything Rod does.
You know what? I can kind of respect that.
You make your way down in the sewers. As you get closer and closer to Rat Skull Manor, you do notice that the cheese wheels are bigger than the entrances and sewer tunnels to get into the manor. You can easily break off a couple of pieces and bring it in, but you definitely have like a stack of cheese.
Well, can I run in and get Nikki?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So Hildie will run ahead and go find Nikki and just be like, hey, Nikki, we made good on our deal. Come on.
It's like, all right. You stay here, Muscles. I'm going with you. As you see this 3-piece suit, Rat comes scurrying in behind Hildie.
This is literally all of Froon's cheese. I have it all in my very muscular arms.
It's like that is not enough for an army. That is
No. And also it smells weird.
Yeah,
It smells very weird.
Like, what's weird about this cheese? Actually, now I'll finally investigate this cheese.
So I'll give you, there's a lot of different things you can do. I'd say anything from nature to investigation.
Oh, nature. It's
all right.
It's a 10. No, it's an 11 actually.
11?
No, that should actually be a 9 because I have a minus. Oh, it's a -1. Sorry, yeah, it's a 9.
Yeah, the best you can tell is the cheese don't smell right. It doesn't smell.
The cheese don't smell right.
Normal. Hildie, if you want, you can easily do. I actually said you can use your Arcana skill on it as well.
Okay. So that is an 18.
Ooh. Hildie, you run your finger along the side of one of the wheels of cheese. You just kind of roll it around. It feels a little strangely sticky. And you kind of dab your tongue like, and you spit it out. right away. It definitely feels like there is some type of poisonous chemicals magically enhanced, mixed into or either coating or mixed into this cheese.
Oh gosh, this is not good. We cannot sell this. We cannot distribute it. We cannot give it out to our fellow rat kind.
What do you mean?
There is something wrong with it. It's poisoned.
Whoa.
You see, Nick, what? What?
This cheese is poisoned.
That's on it. I can't believe you see like legitimate shock on.
We have to destroy Faroon. We have to tear his building down brick
Not
by brick.
only did he stiff us on the cheese, he then tried to kill us with what little he gave us.
Yeah.
Oh, this cannot stand. Hildie is pissed.
Yeah.
Turn with the accent.
You see Nikki put his arms around Rod and Nikki. Or Rod and Hildy.
He's like, I'm actually around my foot because I'm a halfling at the moment.
He actually motions for you to come down.
Yeah.
Kind of like hangs it off your earlobe. He's like, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to gather the kings, gather the queens, because I feel this isn't, you try and take down one rat. You try and take down all the rats.
Yeah, that's the like literal motto of House Rat.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to gather the head cheeses.
Yeah.
We're going to have a meeting. And here's my plan.
I love it.
You, Hildy, and Vinny are going to extract some rat justice for us.
Oh, I can't effing wait.
Oh, gosh. I just feel like this has given me such purpose.
Well, we'll give it a couple of days, but I think we can most assuredly say we're not going to act on that Winter Shield party.
Yeah, because we're going to fucking burn down Faroon's bro.
Oh, yeah. I like where you're going.
He has it coming.
Oh, yeah, big time.
How dare he?
All right. Once we have that meeting, we'll be ready to burn that place to the ground. And that is where we're going to call it for this week.
Gotta run us for life.
Gotta run us for life.
I just want to do rat adventures always.